ladies and gentlemen, it's the Noobtoob Modcast featuring Jammin' Slaver, Locke, and Sunflower.
I did also get Ghostbusters.
Ooh, cool.
On the 360 version, which is also the realistic version, I believe.
Yeah, because the Wii version is really cartoony.
Yeah, really
And
weird.
apparently the PS3 version has crap resolution.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So how is it?
I guess I got the best platform. It's pretty cool. It feels natural. They did a really good job with the controlling of the proton packs and the streams.
Is it like right analog sort of thing?
Yeah, it's totally analog, and actually trapping the ghosts, they fight against it, so it reminds you of any kind of fishing game that you've ever dealt with before.
Sweet.
Where you have to go the opposite way where they're headed and try and tire them out. But I did get this cool ability where I can slam dunk them into it really quickly.
That's awesome.
Because as you hold a ghost, as you're trying to capture it, it's actually stuck in your stream. Because you got to wear them down a bit first, just by shooting them, and then it actually attaches to them, and you can kind of control them. You get the slam meter built up where you can throw them in different directions into things or down, and now I can slam them straight into the trap. So
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
But
the
the attention to detail. Oh my gosh, this whole thing's really. It's obviously made by people who loved Ghostbusters and even Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. I mean, it's written by Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd wrote it, so.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even the small things that were put in there, definitely by the people who created the game.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
There's just so much. You can find artifacts with your special little Sam Fisher
finders.
goggles that you put on, which is there because they're using the wand with the thingies, you know.
PKE meter.
Yeah, that's what it's called. You use that a bit, you try to find things, and you can find artifacts which then appear at the Ghostbusters main building.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The house?
Yeah.
Ghostbusters
So
house?
I
Fire Hall?
got the red phone that Lewis used.
Oh, nice.
Best phone. And just so many other little things, like some rugs. I went downstairs in the Ghostbusters hideout, and they had the gigantic painting from Ghostbusters 2 with Vigo on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
You can speak with it.
It's awesome.
It's pretty incredible. But the best thing about this game is that they do have all the original voice actors, from what I can tell.
That's good.
Sadly, Rick Moranis wasn't able to be in it, so he's not in there at all. But you know when they strap that little thing onto his head and we're quizzing him? That's in the game.
Like the colander?
Yeah, it's got seriously everything, and it's really a treat to find all this stuff and see it come back at your place.
What about...
So that's super cool.
Having said that, does it make an identity for itself as like the third chapter in the official movie Ghostbusters thing?
And this is what really is interesting about this game, is that it feels like you're watching what would have been Ghostbusters 3.
Oh,
but you're also
awesome. That's awesome.
They're taking you to familiar places, but you're doing
other stuff.
More than what they did.
I'm kind of curious, how do they get away with having the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in this again?
Again, yeah.
He was never...
Yeah.
Oh, he
was in the first movie, so why is he in this one? Is it like
what happens is
they've opened up a door to previous monsters or something?
There was an exhibit of Gozer, which was the main bad guy from the first one, in a museum, and one of his cursed artifacts got moved or something, and it set everything off. It's not the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, it's a weaker type of that, and you actually have to fight him off from the top of a building, but you can eventually banish him, and it's not as bad as before, but he just appears because he's appeared before.
In terms of different types of ghosts, does it have like throwback ghosts like the Boogeyman and those kind of guys, or is it kind of more generic?
There are generic ghosts that you do end up having to just kind of work your way through as you go.
But is there like boss fights and stuff?
Yeah, there are boss fights. The one that I just did, I had to get the librarian that's at the very beginning of the first one.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
So that was pretty interesting. And the game's actually delivered some scares too, which is surprising to me. But it's just
especially for you, considering as you've managed to deaden your sense of being scared in video games.
Well, not really scares, I guess would be the wrong word, but very twitchy jumps. Yeah, they'll make you jump because they're allowed to do whatever they want with the environment.
Let it be known, Sunflower said Ghostbusters is scarier than Dead Space.
Oh my god! It actually was.
And that's awesome. And then how? Like, I've played the previous Ghostbusters games. Does it have things like different traps or different power-ups that you can buy?
Yeah, you do have upgrade system.
Okay.
And also, and I was a little confused about this at first on how I was earning money, because if I would just shoot something, a little value meter would go up in the end of how much that was. But basically what it does at the end of the game, it's going to add up how much damage you did to the city. And they have an achievement if you do over $300,000 or under like 3,000. So I was like, well, I thought I was earning money when I was frying all those cars, but I was just making it worse.
But of course, that's a throwback to Peter Venkman saying, oh, we're going to do a lot of damage here.
Yeah, so it keeps track of that, which is kind of neat. But you do earn money to use, get better traps, get stronger, more focused streams, and they have a bunch of different things beyond just the proton one. I got a slime gun, which has something really cool, which is called the slime tether, which you can shoot out a piece of slime and then attach it to something else that will pull two things together.
I've heard of this.
Does that
cool.
play to
it's really neat.
Does that play to capturing ghosts or to puzzle solving?
Apparently you can capture ghosts with it as well, but also puzzle solving, which it's not really big puzzles. It's just like, oh crap, the bridge fell apart in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it back up here and get across. It's not like, a crazy block puzzle. So it's really cool. Having all these original voices, though, really gives it a lot. And the fact that it was written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis really shows, because the dialogue, the story is actually entertaining, and never once does it sound stupid. They all sound in character. They all sound like they know who their characters still are after all this time. It's awesome.
That sounds really good.
Cool. I highly encourage you guys to check it out one way or another.
I
the
actually
PC
really want
version is $30.
Wow.
While the console ones are $60.
I think I'll go with the console.
I think I'm going to go with the Xbox one, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll grab it.
And they do have some stuff on Xbox Live where apparently you can take on jobs together, not the actual story co-op, but a cooperative mode. So I'll have to check that out as well. Hopefully with you guys. That would be cool.
Let's try it out.
We just recently watched Ghostbusters together, Jam. You for the first time.
Yeah, I missed that. How'd it go?
For a long time, yeah. It's really good, actually. I was surprised how good it is, because I've seen it as a kid. And as a kid, you're like, I want to see the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
I want to see the cartoony ghosts and the laser show, and you're not really paying attention to the dialogue. But
it's pretty good.
It actually holds up really well. It's really funny.
Yeah.
So many one-liners in that movie.
Well,
so
that's
many
good.
incredible.
So many excellent moments.
That's the best thing
for the flat top. That's the best part.
Yes.
Hey, does it have you driving Ecto 1?
No, not yet, but I've been walking along with it. They put a gigantic ghost trap on the top of it. So you can just throw them in.
But it's in there. It's in there.
Yeah,
perfect.
Absolutely.
That's
and
all I need.
It's even got Ernie Hudson in it, who I thought was not going to be in it for whatever reason, but he was there as well.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. Now, you play as a rookie, a new person, and this takes place, I believe, around 5 years after the second one, maybe 3. It takes place in 1991, so.
That's awesome.
There you go. But yeah, great game, having a lot of fun. The levels are long, there's lots to do, lots to look at, and like I said, the attention to detail really sells it.
Okay.
That's cool.